Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks 217 and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Justice for All. Oh man, the last episode was something special, wasn't it? Yeah, it was funny. We were in the trial and I was doing the wrong voices for everybody. It was hilarious for me. I hope you guys found it funny. I'm not sure yet. I haven't uploaded it yet, but yeah. So anyway, continuing on, we were questioning Mo and he had some issues, clearly. And yeah, we're gonna continue questioning him, I believe. So let's see if we can get anything useful out of him, because it's been a little bit like having to pull teeth with this guy. And we were like, oh, we couldn't afford to press too much because they were gonna penalize us, and I was like, no. But anyway, let's continue on. Okay, oh boy, I just realized now I have to do Mo's voice again the correct way. It was actually easier doing an Australian accent than doing the Mo voice, but I'll try my best. Did I say this? Probably.
Ah, I'm no longer sexy. I'm just an old man again. You're back from your jog.
Oh, jogging through his memory. Gotcha, Judge. Nice. Oh geez, Mo's voice is always a struggle. Well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Von Karma!
Of course. Oh, I know I sound like a Von Karma to say that, but...
Tampering with witnesses again!
Darn it! Penalize her, Judge! Come on now!
So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant Clunk, the ringmaster?
Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out?
You don't know what that means, Judge? Yep. He was on permanent vacation, as they say. Okay, that's not funny. Oh, jeez. That's not nice. I thought you liked the ringmaster.
Mr. Curls!
Your Honor?
You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes! Exactly! The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it. Yeah, you should totally blame him, not me. I was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. Oh, here we go again with the symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
You took your time realizing that, didn't you? Whatever, that should be enough, right?
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night? Oh, Maya, thank goodness you're back to normal. It was scary hearing how deep your puberty voice was. I'm kidding. He said he wasn't there. We have to keep believing that. And I'm glad that I'm so happy to not be doing that Von Karma gruff voice anymore, because that was painful.
All right, Mr. Wright. Commence your cross-examination.
That I will. I don't think I'm under that same threat of penalty, which is good. Okay, it was a bit far away, but that shadow could only belong to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. Silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. Wait, you just listed 2 out of the 3. Hold your horses, sir. You're sure that is what you saw that night? Exactly what I said is Wait, what? Dude, you confused me with this sentence. Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw. I've got eyes like a hawk. Don't birds have terrible night vision? I don't know, dude. But that's not all I saw. Oh. There's no doubt that it was him. Okay, I don't know. You were able to see that kind of detail from your window? There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that much. Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like? I can see like a hawk out of my left eye, and an eagle out of my right eye. Our records say his eyesight is a perfect 20/20. That must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly. Must be nice to have perfect eyesight, huh? Kind of jealous. Really jealous, actually. I don't remember what it was like to not have glasses.
The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes.
Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was. Cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. So, you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding? Holding. Why did I say it weird? That's correct! I've been curious to know what caused that loud noise. It must have been something incredibly hard. Too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure. They claim it was a blunt object. At least it says so in the autopsy report. With Trillo's testimony and now Mo's, it really seems like Max is the killer. Nick, you've got to find a contradiction in this. That's not going to be enough. What? I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. That's the only thing that will help. I've got to do it. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna just press everything in this case. Don't you think that you are going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belonged to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think? What are you getting at? I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max? Uh-oh. I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. The silhouette I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that. It doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? Especially since I saw his uppity symbols. I guess I'll press this one. Trillo said the same thing. But if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them? I thought of that myself. But just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been Max.
You're sure of that?
Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap. Uh-oh. The black cloak, they were all there. Do I present? Wait, let me see. With his 3... Okay, I had a feeling I had to present something. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols? I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right? Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols. 3 symbols. Yay! Everyone get ready! All together now! Silk hat, cloak, white roses! Woo! Okay. What the? Was he not here when we were all going through that crap with Trillo? Who cares if he knew that there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo? Ah, do you like pie? I like pie. Whoa, he listed the whole thing. Silence, fool. You are to respond with the whole truth, no fractions.
Order, order!
Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you? There we go. To be honest, there wasn't any roses on the person I saw. The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail. You just argued the opposite earlier, witch. I'm on to you. Don't be playing these games with me. You and I gonna have an issue. Yeah, that's right. Object. But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them. Objection! Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim. If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene.
Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Clearly not. He is just toying with the court. I got her on the ropes now. Whenever there's a nugget of truth, it always seems to peek out at me, then run away. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Ooh. Your Honor, do you recall Trillo's testimony? There's no way I can mistake... Yeah, 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup? Mistake someone with... Yes, 3. Trillo saw them all. Trillo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Yeah. Take that and shove it, Von Karma.
Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now before I lose. That's what you're trying to say, really. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but there should still be doubt lingering in your mind. And you know I keep winning every time with this whole trivial thing. Alrighty, Judge.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness.
Ooh.
It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
Oh, snap! Burn! I'm not mature.
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable.
And you know what they say, man? Reasonable doubt, you know? Come on!
Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling.
A ruling? Nick, this is your last chance. Oh snap, we need to find a contradiction. Okay. There's no doubt in my mind, there were no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. The entire time that he was on the scene. That's a little strange, the way he phrased it.
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
Just one chance?
I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness.
No pressing, unfortunately, but I already know what I gotta do.
If you are going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Curl's statement, you'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations.
Why do I always yawn when it comes to your voice, Judge? Why? I've only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. Yes, it is. Alright. Now, they said it before, but it's been a while since they mentioned it, so... The other symbols were there, yes. Him mentioning the silk hat in particular is very important. The entire time, huh? How is that possible if this was left at the crime scene? This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it? Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind? Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see. Gotcha. Oh, Apollo! Oh, I can't wait to get to that game, man. Out of all the games, that's the one I'm dying to play the most for this channel. I want to play Apollo Justice. It's gonna take me a while, though. You gotta be patient.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
Miss Von Karma. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore the judge. Where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. Girl, the crime scene? That means... Uh-huh. She's a little slow on the uptake there. The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. No, that's not true! Okay, don't lie. Don't lie, bruh.
Order! 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 Mr. Girls!
Yes, Your Honor?
What is the meaning of all of this?
Oh, you're mad if you're all caps.
You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh.
What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
That title! That's Pharaoh's project. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. Doing a little plug for him. That's such a cool thing. You guys should check it out. I'm gonna have to provide a link because I think it's awesome. But yeah, it's called Amongst Other Things. Alright, plug is over. Sorry.
What?
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you are sitting above me and no matter how old I get, I'll always be younger than you? Oh my god, Mo. You were totally pulling an old bag right there. Oh, Mo. How old are you, bro? Actually, how old is Mo? Does it say? You're 46 years old? 46! You acting like a big baby. Dang, bruh. Jesus, that's so embarrassing. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth.
He's turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it? He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there. He left the scene.
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Yeah, we haven't even talked about that. There was no footprints. Come on. Mo. What do you want? You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that. Objection! Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor. Girl, please. This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. Gah!
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little guy?
Oh, he's talking to him like he's a little kid now. Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby! Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer is obvious. He just turned around and walked away. That's what I expected you'd say. You sure that's how it happened?
I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene?
Of course we do. Look at this stuff. Almost said something else. Yeah, explain that, Mo. Come on now. Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Footprints?
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. Oh my gosh. We're going to deal with this in the next episode. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day.